What's up guys, Tobias here and welcome to another Team of the Season player review. Today, at your guys' request, we are going to be looking at Lewandowski from Borussia Dortmund. He is the 91 rated striker which came out in yesterday's Bundesliga Team of the Season, and first of all, the one thing I want to say is, my god, he is an absolute monster. Probably one of my favourite strikers on Ultimate Team that I've played with so far. He currently goes for, we're going to have a look at his pricing in a minute, but on the Xbox yesterday when he first came out in packs, he was going for around 1 million coins, but ever since last night he has been slowly but surely creeping up in price. I managed to pick him up for just under 1.2 million coins, but as you can see here, looking at the pricings, you can see that they are around the same price, but slowly but surely they will be creeping up there. You can see a few of them were going for 1.5 million coins, so as I said then, his price will be creeping up, and that is expected because he is an absolutely godly striker. People are going to be doing reviews on him and seeing how great he is, and I can imagine no doubt that his price is only going to be going up in the next few couple days. So here then we can see his in-game stats. They are literally deadly. I don't know what more to say about them. They are all bright green. He's an amazing striker. There's nothing I can really summarize him up in one more sentence than I've just done. And we're going to look at his good and the bad things about him, because obviously with every single player on Ultimate Team there are going to be a few negative things about players. There is no perfect player on Ultimate Team in my opinion. But while I do talk, I've got a few goals that I have scored with him. I stayed up late last night and I got a few more goals with him this morning. Every single game that I went into, it seemed that he was carrying the team, even with S-Vine up front alongside him, and everyone knows how OP S-Vine is, but even with him up front with Lewandowski, it always seemed to be that it was him getting on the score sheet. So the good things about him then, he does have 4-star weak foot, which is absolutely awesome. I did review Mata last week, and that was the major downfall of Mata, that his weak foot was absolutely shocking. But the good thing about Lewandowski is that he does have a really nice weak foot. Now that's always good when you're taking shots with players on their weak foot, simply because you're hoping that it's going to be ending up in the back of the net, so that 4-star weak foot is a major advantage. As well as that, he does also have a high attack work rate, which does mean that he is always going to be pushing on the attacks whenever you're going on a counter attack, for example. However, one bad thing which I'll explain more in later in this video, he does also have a high defense work rate. So the only bad thing about having a high attack work rate and a high defense work rate, I do find that he is always hanging around the midfield a little bit too much, and that I would like him to push up the attacking a bit too more. It does sound weird because he does have the high attacking work rate, but he does also have that high defensive work rate, so he's always pushing up, going to try and get a goal, and then he's always getting back and helping out the defense. And I was just a little bit like, what are you doing back in the defense? I want you to be up front, lingering around the opposition's goal so you can be banging them in as much as possible. He does also have that finishing of 99, ball control of 95, and that shot power of 99, and that shot power is really noticeable. If there was ever a stat online that you could notice, it would definitely be Lewandowski's shot power, simply because when he got the opportunity to, he had that space. With that shot power and that finishing, he was always smashing as many opportunities as he could at your opposition's goalkeeper. And the amount of goals he scored for me, and I was literally sat there staring at the opposition's goal thinking how that shot did not tear through my opposition's net, I do not know. If there was ever a stat that was definitely not a lie on Ultimate Team, it would be his shot power. There you can see it was almost a rocket. It was straight at the goalkeeper, yet it was so powerful there was no chance of that goalkeeper keeping it out, and it did find its way into the back of the net. So I do want to get onto a couple of bad things I found about him. I did find that whenever he was crossing the ball into the box, which was the rare occurrence because he was a striker, but nonetheless when he was on the opportunity to crossing into the box, I found that his crossing was a little bit shit. But as I said, he is a striker, so that is a rare occurrence that he is going to be having to cross it into the box. Another thing then, as I did just mention, his high defense work rate did mean that a lot of the time he was lingering around the midfield when I was wanting him to be up front. Even though he did have that high attack work rate, it did feel that I did notice he was hanging around the middle of the pitch a little bit too much for my liking. And he does only have 3-star skills, so the skillers out there of you that do like the players with 4 or 5-star skill moves are going to be disappointed at the fact that he does only have 3-star skill moves. Nonetheless though, he is an amazing striker, probably one of my favourite strikers that I've played with on Ultimate Team so far this season on Ultimate Team. I hope you did enjoy this player review. If you did, please do leave a like rating. If we can smash 1,000 likes, as always, that would be ever so much greatly appreciated. And please do let me know in the comment section below if there are any other players in this week's Bundesliga Team of the Season that you would like to be reviewed, and I'll get on that as soon as possible. As always, I hope you enjoy this. Please do leave a like, and until my next one, I'll be speaking to you guys later. Take care.